you out, there's a big shadow just gone right across the room.
Well, gee, thanks for that. Yeah, thanks.
Something foot.
What?
Something's just touched my foot.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's gotta be them.
You're joking.
That's gotta be them.
For this episode, I've asked the team to meet me here at a venue that Jane and I investigated many years ago. During our investigation, we experienced a frightening array of unexplained activity. We encountered shadows, footsteps, and loud banging. And Jane experienced a strange white form floating in the air. The audible phenomenon that we experienced that night was so loud that we were convinced that somebody had broken into the building. I am excited to be investigating this fabulous building once again, and I'm sure the team will be too. This is Nottingley Town Hall. Welcome everyone. Jane, as you know, we investigated Nottingley Town Hall many years ago.
So many
and
years
we
ago.
had such an amazing night here. Phil, you've been since with us when we've come back to visit, but Dale, this is your first time.
Yes, it is. And I'm really excited. Hearing from what you guys experienced all those years ago, it sounds fantastic. And it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
What a place.
And already you've had a little bit of a scare.
Oh,
Do
my
you want to
goodness.
explain what happened?
Yeah, so we'd not even started. We're fetching equipment in from the car, and there's a lot of equipment, so we're using the lift. And I go in the lift on my own with all the equipment, press number 1 to come upstairs, and the lift goes downstairs to the basement.
To the pitch black
Which is
basement.
pitch black, to the pitch black basement. And there's a noise. I don't know how to describe a tapping noise. I thought it was just the boiler or something. So I pushed it off, pressing the button as quick as possible to come back upstairs. And then later discovering from Christina, the boiler isn't even on. So what the frick that noise was, I can't explain.
Yeah.
I don't know, so that freaks me out.
It's creepy down there.
It is, it really is.
Creepy in the basement. It's a big basement.
But again, this another thing is, as Christina said, this is just something the lift does sometimes. It's not faulty because the lift gets serviced. Mm-hmm. But there is something sending it downstairs.
Somebody's at the bottom pressing,
Yeah,
come and pick me up.
yeah.
When we came here, obviously, we got shown around the building, and Phil, he missed this part. It was just us three because he was setting up the cameras. And yeah, she's kind of explaining some of the freaky activity that she's experienced herself here, which she's worked here quite a long time.
20 odd years.
29 years, I think she
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
It's the council chambers. She says she's only been really, really freaked out twice in all that time. And one of the times was in the council chambers. and she'd been sending a guy back out who used to turn up on the wrong day, and then she heard what she thought was him coming again. His memory wasn't very good, and breathe on her. She turned around to tell him, and there was nobody there, and that really freaked her out. She went home, packed up and went home.
Yeah.
And
The toilets.
yeah, that's the other one. Yeah.
The toilets.
I remember them being really freaky when we came before, actually.
They were, yeah. I wanted to say, but yeah, we would have been there all night talking about things without actually getting started here. But yeah, the toilets. She was talking about the doors in the toilets are known to sort of bang as well.
Oh, the swinging door, of course.
The swinging door.
Yeah.
Not just that though. They used to lock the actual main toilet door up. And they'd got out that night and some of the children were still there with her from the dance school, and the handle started going up and down on its own, and it's a really stiff handle. And this thing saying, you know, you've locked somebody in, you've locked somebody in.
You've left someone in there.
But she knew there was nobody in there. And that freaked her out as
but
well.
when we've looked at it tonight, the handle is, as James just said, it's a stiff handle. It's spring mounted. It won't move on its own.
No, there's no wobble or anything on it.
No, it's a solid handle.
Okay.
Okay, so guess what I've got here? So I am going to choose somebody tonight to decide where we're going, who's doing what. Are we going to have any lone vigils? Is anybody going to be sent down in the basement by themselves?
No, not a chance.
And I've had a real think about it, and it would have been the obvious choice, Jane, to go with you for this, but I'm not going to.
I had a feeling then when you started and you just sort of said that, pity. I would have loved that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would.
But I think I'm going to pass this one to Phil.
Oh,
Me?
controversial.
And I'm going to let him decide our fate, which is probably not a good thing, actually, because I've just mentioned going alone in the basement. He might stick me down there. You never know.
Well, it's like kind of payback.
I've got my favourites.
Well, I remember a certain mystery room in a certain haunted, abandoned hotel that Phil ended up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Phil, I'm going to let you go and have a look around now and get a feel for the place and see what you think.
Okie doke.
I'm scared now.
Right, Phil, you've had a good walk around the building
I have.
and
Reacquainted myself with some places.
made a few notes. So, obviously, we're handing the reins over to you this evening.
Yep.
So it's down to you what's going to be happening, where we're going, who's doing what, and where the experiments are going to be set up. So I'm going to hand straight over to you and let us know what you want to do.
Okie dokie, so we have placed the infrared night vision cameras for the CCTV in the following areas. There is one on the stage behind me where the CCTV hub is. There is one in the basement, which is by all intents and purposes a very interesting place to do an investigation and vigil in. There is one in the main corridor, and there's also one in the chambers downstairs, that brilliant room with the magnificent table in it. Now, who's going to be doing what for the first vigil? I think Jane, you can do the hall.
Okay.
Dale,
Yes.
Controversial.
you can do the chambers.
Okay.
And Sarah and myself,
Oh.
because we don't do vigils very often together, we are going in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Everybody okay with that?
Am I on this floor on my own then?
You
Yeah.
are.
So I am as well.
Yeah, you're on the floor on your own.
Yeah. Thanks.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Phil.
Okay. So,
Right, so experiments then. I would like some of the trigger objects. I'll leave it up to you to decide which one you want to take. I want one going down in the basement. Okay. I want one being placed in the middle of the floor here,
Okay.
so that Jane can keep an eye on it when she's on the floor. So we've got a ball that glows in the dark, so that might be an idea to put on the floor here. And we're going to also put the zoom, if you can see where I'm going to point, over there is a doorway. Through there is where I believe you had some really outrageous activity the last time you investigated this place.
Absolutely.
So that is where I'm going to put the zoom to capture any weird noises that go up there.
Yeah.
Are we all ready?
Ready.
Ready, Dale?
As ready as can be.
Okay. So, Dale,
Sarah.
for the last time.
Yeah. This is going to be my last episode with Are You Haunted? Sadly. There is one more episode to go, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make that one due to family commitments.
Okay.
So this is my last episode
Yeah.
with Are You Haunted due to my work mainly. I'm doing so many hours now. I just can't commit anymore, sadly. And I'm gutted. I really am.
As are we.
Genuinely. Well, two of you are.
Some of us.
Yeah. This one's not bothered at all.
That's not true. Actually,
No, I am genuinely gutted that I've got to step back. I'm not going to say it's the end. I hope to be able to join you guys in future, but I can't make any promises, sadly.
Okay,
But
listen, don't get emotional.
no, I won't get emotional. But I just want to say to everybody that watches us, thank you so much for all the support you've given us over the years. How many years have we been doing it now? When did we start filming?
3, I think.
No, it's more than
Oh my God.
No, it's about 5 years, isn't it?
5, isn't it?
18?
I thought it was 217.
17,
Yeah,
17, so
2017.
6 years we've been filming. And
You've made some of those venues as well, haven't you?
I've made a few of them, yeah. No, it's been phenomenal. And I want to thank you guys as well for giving me the opportunity to be a part of Are You Haunted. It means the world. But thank you so much to everyone that watches, that supports us. And please carry on supporting us. Please carry on supporting Are You Haunted, because these guys deserve it so much. And I only want the best for the team. I want it to succeed. I want it to go places.
Okay.
What else can I say? But thank you again from my heart.
So
It's been brilliant.
I'm going to let you do the line, because it's going to be the last time that you're going to do it, or the only opportunity. So come on.
For the last time, for me, it's time to turn out the lights. So I'm going down to the council chamber, somewhere where people will want the attention on them. So I think something like this, the bell, will be something that's used in that kind of area. So yeah, this is coming down to the council chamber with me.
Okay, so this is Vigil 1. Just watching, you can probably still hear them all going downstairs. Dale's going down to the conference room. Just see them moving along the corridor now. And then Sarah and Phil are going down to the basement. So we're all on different floors, which is quite interesting.
Okay, so we are down in the basement. I've just set the rattle on the table,
The what?
the stick with bells
Yeah.
on the table.
I'm in the council chamber. The camera isn't the best angle, but I can't turn it round that much because we've got a CCTV camera in here, just back there. So the infrared will affect my camera and vice versa. So you're going to see a lot of my face tonight. It's not such a bad thing, is it?
So Sarah and myself are now in the basement at Nottingley Town Hall. We've set our trigger object, which is the rattle, the stick with bells on, in one of the other rooms on the table. So we'll see if anything moves it. It makes a noise, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So, there's a lot of things in this room, isn't it? It's a very cluttered room.
It's just, I think a lot of it's like the Christmas storage. I can see Santa amongst the stuff here, and lots of tinsel and glittery type things.
Yeah, there's Santa.
You can see the old fireplace as well there. Can you see it? Not that long.
Yeah.
I know from what Sara and Jane have said from their past experience that a lot does happen here. And Christina said that she's experienced things in this very room. An elderly gentleman used to come in and was confused about the days. And he used to come in on a long day for certain events. And Christina used to correct him, send him away to come back on the correct day. And then on this one day, she felt the presence behind her, a breath. And she thought it was this elderly gentleman. She turned around to tell him that he was on the wrong day. And there was nobody there. Nobody there, just an unseen presence breathing on her, letting her know that she wasn't alone. Letting her know that she wasn't alone. Now, is that presence here now?
Just step here. Well, I must admit, it is proper freaky out here without the lights on. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was it?
Big bang?
Yeah. Where did it come from, huh?
I don't know. Sounded like it came from above.
From where I'm sat, it sounds like it came from my left, but at some distance.
Did you?
What's that? I think that's probably picked up by the camera.
So this is the viewpoint from, what would this be, the chairman's chair? I don't know. This is his viewpoint. Now, as you can see, the CCTV camera is affecting mine because of the infrared. So it's only going to be a brief view, but you've got the tables here. As you look around, it's very unassuming. Is there anybody there? I can hear something. A tapping sound. Is somebody there? Can you come closer? Sir? I I can't see you. It's pitch black. But is there someone in this room with me? I can hear footsteps.
How do you feel?
Whereabouts is Dale from here?
I'm not sure why.
Because I can hear voices. Stop now. I might have caught it on camera. It just seems really still down here. I know that probably sounds weird, but
Maybe that's what it is that's making me feel a little bit freaky, because it feels quite closed in, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
If there's anybody here, spider's web, can you move the rattle on the table for me? Can you move the rattle? The object on the table, can you move it?
Is that you there? Come closer to me. Come into the room. The atmosphere's changed. It's not a dark, thick atmosphere, but it's not as calm as it was.
Okay, there's a rattle in front of me, or a stick with bells on, as we like to say. Well, me. Can you move it for me? Just push it across the table. Sure, you can concentrate some energies just to push that rattle a little bit.
It's weird how your eyes play tricks on you, isn't it?
Why, what's happened?
Well, can you see there's like in the corridor, there's like a glow? Not with the camera,
Not
but
with the camera
your,
open.
with your naked eye.
No, because the light of the camera. See, if I close that, I might be able to see it. Oh yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, and I was just sort of staring at that because it's a focal point, isn't it? Because there's a bit of light there. And as I'm staring at it, it just felt like that there was a bit of a shadow. But I think it's just, I think it is purely just my eyes. Do you want to come and speak to us? Tell us why you're still here, and what you used to do here. What's your connection with the building?
I keep hearing creaks and cracks. Could it be the building settling? It's possible. But there's no heating on. We found that out earlier. So it's not warming up or cooling down massively. The outside temperature is staying pretty constant at the moment for this time of year. The outside temperature is staying pretty constant at the moment for this time of year. So there's not a massive fluctuation in temperature for the building to contract or expand. But I do keep hearing noises.
Shall we try the other bit?
Yeah.
Smells weird. That's someone coming up.
Is anybody in the lift?
Is that just set off on its own?
You're not in it?
Sat on the hub.
I haven't moved.
Gone up on its own.
It's not there, is
No.
it?
You still in the chambers, Dale?
The lift door's just
Yeah.
opened up here.
The door's just opened up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is anybody getting out?
Bloody hope not.
That's a ghost, isn't it? Who's in the lift?
Yeah.
Is that something that it would do, or...?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've just come over all faint now.
Door's just shut as a wall to it.
Why would it do that?
I don't know.
Back up.
What? What was that? Did you hear that voice?
Yeah.
It didn't come through the radio though, did it?
No. No. Oh, hell.
Oh, footsteps. That's got to be down.
It's got to be Dale. Is that loud?
What was that? Oh, it's alright. There's a light over in that corner.
Yeah, that was always on. But what was that noise down
I don't
there?
know. Hello? Oh my god.
Get a torch. Anybody got a torch?
Oh, I have, yeah.
Get it on.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Get a torch.
Hello? It's starting to get a little bit freaky.
No, guys.
What is that?
Are you playing with the lift, anyone?
Not been near the lift, apart from to try and look into it, and it shut, the door shut, and it came back, set off somewhere else.
We're having all sorts of weird things going on down here.
Brilliant, come on up.
Ask Dale if he walked across the...
Dale, I'm assuming that was you that walked across the corridor.
Yeah, I came up, because it's 20 past, obviously with the lift moving, I came up to Jane.
Okay. We'll stay down here for another 5 minutes.
Okay, if that was you that made a noise down in the corridor, can you do it again, please?
Just blinded my shot.
Stay there. Can you make a noise in this room for us, please? Bang on something. Okay, second vigil. What are you doing with this spell?
So Sarah,
Yeah.
starting with you, seems there is something in the chambers where Dale's just been that
Oh.
doesn't particularly like ladies.
I get to go in there, do I?
I'm gonna send you down there.
Is this payback?
No, not at all.
I think it might be.
This is just the beginning.
Might be a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Dale?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. You can stay here
Ooh.
on the hub on your lonesome.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay?
I'm looking forward to being in here, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Jane, You can go in the basement.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to go and join you.
Okay.
Because I liked what we got down there last time we were there, Sarah.
Why is it in the basement then? Okay,
It was
it was just starting to.
I was just going to say it was getting interesting just as we left.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully we've not stirred something up that we're going to regret, Jane.
Oh, I hope so.
You're sick.
Okay, come on,
Let's go.
have a good one.
It's bad enough walking down this spooky corridor by myself.
Well, yeah, remember, doesn't like ladies.
Well, thanks for that.
That's why I'm not sending Jane in.
Okay. So, I'm all settled in on the hub. In this very big room on my own. Second vigil on my own. Start to get this feeling that nobody likes me.
Oh, this is creepy as. Oh God. Okay. Thanks, Phil. Second vigil, and he's sent me on my own into the council chambers, which is predominantly, or is actually used just for a meeting room for gentlemen. Apparently, they don't like any ladies to be in this area, so naturally I get sent here by myself, and this is the area in which Christina, the lady that kindly showed us around when we arrived, told us that she had a very scary experience. So I'm going to turn out my torch and hope for the best.
So you say it just started to kick off a little bit?
Yeah, it was. My boots are squeaky creaking. Is that a light that switches on? Yes, it is. Okay.
Right, which way do you want me to go?
That way, left. Okay, so my name is Phil, and this lady here is Jane.
Hi.
Can you come forward? Can you come as close as you possibly can to us and give us an indication that you're here, please? We'd really like to speak to you or see you. Can you move something for us? Can you move the rattle that is on the table in the other room?
Okay, so do we have anybody here in this room with me? There's noises in the corridor. There's noises in the corridor. There was a tap down there then. Did you make that noise? Is there somebody here? Can you tap again for me, please?
Can you show yourself on my thermal imaging camera? This thing I'm holding in my hand. Whoa. Hear that?
That banging?
It was like a dragging noise.
Where was that from? I heard something kind of go boom, boom.
Camera. This thing I'm holding in my hand. Whoa. Hear that?
Can you come towards us? Can you walk towards us?
Sarah, have you just moved your torch?
Am I torch wasn't on. I've only just put it on when you radioed.
Okay, don't want to freak you out. There's a big shadow just gone right across the room.
Well, gee, thanks for that. Yeah, thanks. It's not my night vision, is it, Dale?
No, it was a shadow cast from the left of the room to the right.
Okay, thank you. I am getting noises in here already, some tapping.
Okay, so there's the rattle. Can you move it for us? How much energy do you have? How much does it take? Can you show us? Can you let us know? Can you let us know? Can you move the rattle, please? Can you move the rattle, please? You guys haven't been on a vigil together yet, both of you, together. So I think you guys can go and explore, start on the ground floor and then just go where you want.
Ooh.
But don't go to the basement because
Da, da, da.
Dale and myself are going to the basement.
Oh, so this is like third go in the basement. You like the basement?
I like the basement.
He loves the basement, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got many dark corners I can go to sleep in.
It's
I'm not.
getting a bit brave, actually, isn't it? It's a bit worrying.
Okay, let's go.
And obviously we cover up here with the camera anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. Let's go.
have a good one, guys.
Whoa!
And you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Right, okay. So we're back from outer space. And I have Mr. Dale with me.
You do. For the next half an hour, make the most of it.
Do you know what? We've not sat in this room yet, so
Well, let's do it then.
let's do it.
Hi.
Hi. So, what's up?
They're below us, not above us, aren't they?
Yeah.
Did you not hear it like a cracking noise? I know I've just moved them, but just before.
I didn't hear it, but I was talking.
Sorry, carry on.
No, it's fine, it's fine. This is what we're here for, isn't it? Okay, so Phil sent myself and Jane, basically has given us free rein. So we are going to see what happens.
Indeed.
Here we are, Dale and myself in the basement at Nottingley Town Hall, West Yorkshire. Very creepy place indeed.
Yeah, very, very much so.
So, let's see if we can induce some paranormal phenomena or spirit manifestation. You never know. So, there's anybody here with us in this room? Can you see the soft cuddly toy here on the table? Zoom in so you can see it. There we go. Look how cute that little soft cuddly toy is. Can you move it for us? Can you move it? I bet you can't move it. I bet you can't move any of it. I bet you can't lift its little ear up. Can you try to move it for us, please? Okay, if you're not going to move the cuddly toy, can you give us another indication that you're here with us? If you are here with us.
Shall we try that backstairs? Don't forget my coat's in there. I'll come back.
Okay. I heard like a...
If I make a noise, can you repeat it for me? Can you tap on something? What can you do to show us that you're here?
Well, is anybody down here with Dale and myself? Anybody out there, out the doorway?
You're right.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I think it's just creepy, isn't it?
Oh, definitely creepy. What was that? What did you hear? Didn't you hear that? I thought that was that on the door.
I don't know what it... No, it wasn't the door.
No. What was that?
It was down there.
Oh, God. Hello?
Let me just try and replicate.
No.
That came from down the corridor.
Go on then.
Got it?
Yeah.
I've got it. It'll come through now. I don't know it's back.
Because you'd have thought a door would lead to somewhere as part of the basement, obviously, but I thought this was like the far corner of it. But obviously that leads to somewhere else. You can't see anything, it's brickwork behind the gap.
So it's a mysterious door that's been boarded up.
Big spider.
It's probably not that mysterious when you find out what it is.
No. Lots of spiders. I won't be the one opening the door.
No. Oh my God, Dale.
What?
Oh, torch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus wept.
Oh.
Sake.
Here's a little baby spider.
Nora. That's mahoosive.
Right on Dale's head.
Oh, God, it gives me the creeps. Don't blow it. First time we've been down here together.
Yeah.
So far this evening, Jane, how have you found it? Or the whole building?
It's as if they're watching us, and it's not that they're not used to people being here, because they are, but it's as if as soon as we've turned our backs, then we've got the noises,
Yeah.
but not so much around us.
Okay, Sarah and myself are now in the dance studio. See if anything happens here. So is anybody here with us on the dance studio? Nottingley Town Hall?
There's a little boy here.
Yeah, is the spirit of a little boy here with us? We'd really love you to come forward and speak to us. Speak to us. Can you let us know that you're here by making a sound for us, please? Perhaps you can try and show yourself.
Can you touch one of us? There's something on my foot.
What?
Something's just touched my foot.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Touched it how? Just like it's crawled across it, or if somebody's like...
There. No,
oh,
something
right.
prodded it. There. It's like something went like that.
How bizarre.
But there's no way...
They're not under the chair, are they?
But no, it was like something prodded my foot. I felt it right there. That was really weird. My trousers can't do it. I'm trying to... No. That was really odd.
Oh.
Okay, so I did ask if you can touch us. If that was you, thank you. Can you do it again? Can you touch one of us? Prod us, poke us, play with our hair, anything like that. Can you do something like that again?
Can you hear that noise?
What noise?
Like music or...
Like voices or something? Yeah. Where's it coming from?
Footsteps.
That was footsteps, wasn't it?
Yeah. Footsteps.
Oh, do you hear that? Where was that coming from?
Felt there.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not sure where exactly, but it was out there.
Can you do that again?
Footsteps again.
Yeah, I heard footsteps. Are they coming from above us?
Well, they have to be coming from above us. There's nobody else on this floor.
Yeah, and Jane are down at the basement. And that's got a stone floor.
Shall I ask them if they're walking round?
Yeah.
Are you guys walking round?
No, we stood still.
So what was that then?
That's what me and Jane heard.
That sounds like it's coming from where we've got the hub and
I
everything.
know, if that's what I said to you, it sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
Is there somebody here with us?
Come on, if that was you that made that vocal noise, can you do it again? Try and talk to us. That's got to be them.
You're joking.
That's got to be them.
Please tell me you're walking about.
No, we stood still.
What?
You are kidding me. There is massive thuddy footsteps.
Straight above us.
Stood still, because we keep hearing stuff, so we're standing still.
We're trying to be quiet because we've just heard a really weird noise, like a growly noise.
What? Well, so we've just heard the footsteps right above us.
Ask them whereabouts they are.
Whereabouts are you?
Near the camera.
Near the camera in the basement.
Hmm?
Near the camera in the basement.
Yeah, it's just a bit by the lift, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Don't want to turn the light off.
No, I know.
So why are they hearing it and why not?
No idea.
Come on then, if that's you, thank you. Do it again. For me, the standout moment was before we even started. Carrying equipment upstairs, we decided to use the lift. I pressed number 1 to go up to the first floor, and it went down into the basement.
So it's been an awful lot of years since I was last at Nottingley Town Hall, but it was really worth the wait for coming back.
It certainly has been a very interesting night and great to come back. A long time since we were here, probably going back to sort of 2004, 2005. So yeah, a lot of years have passed.
I think the highlight for me were the noises that Sarah and myself were hearing on the final vigil. They were really kind of crystal clear and no idea where they were coming from, especially as Jane and Dale were in the basement and they sounded like they were coming from above us, which would be the floor where the CCTV hub was set up.
And the last vigil with Jane downstairs in the basement, we're hearing quite loud, thunderous footsteps from upstairs. But at the time, Sarah and Phil weren't moving. So that was really interesting.
Knocks, bangs, taps. It was as if we were in one room and the noise had come from another and it was leading us all over.
All through the night, actually, there were noises, all kinds of different noises going on. And it was difficult to pinpoint where they were coming from. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it was a great place to do an investigation at.
So, Nottingley Town Hall, are you haunted? Well, do you know what? I've got to say yes, because of all those years ago, we had such a fabulous night here, which has brought us back. So definitely something very strange going on here. Great night.
It's like the TARDIS. I have to get that in for the last time.
Let me put it on there.
Oh,
sorry. How much energies have you have? How much energies have you had? That makes sense, doesn't it?
yeah, well done.